praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's the Hebrew name, who we call God or Christ in the English tongue. Today we're going to talk about the Babylonian Empire and how back then how that played a part of the Jews who was in that part of the land. So let's read right here, the Babylonian Empire. It says, Babylon was indeed an impressive city with towering walls. Its processional way, the famous hanging gardens, and upwards of 50 temples. Very early in man's history, Babel, later named Babylon, became a prominent center of worship that defied the true God. Yahweh thwarted the purpose of its builders by confusing the people language and scattering them from there throughout the earth. So the Jews were scattered, and their language was changed to confuse them. Wherever they were scattered, wherever kingdom or land they went to, they took on other languages. It said, thus it came about that false worship spread from Babylon to other lands. Babylon's defiance of Yahweh eventually led to its downfall. In prophecy, Yahweh depicted Babylon as a lion having eagle's wings. He also foretold its fall and its eventual desolation. On October the 5th, 539 BCE, in one night, Babylon was taken by Cyrus the Great, whom Yahweh had foretold by name. Babylon fell in the very manner foretold. Eventually, the city became piles of stone, never to be rebuilt. And you can read about that in Jeremiah 51 and 37. Also, you can read that in Isaiah 44 and 27 and chapter 45 and verse 2. Actually, this is that line that represents Babylon. You see that? So you see that line, how he was in power over the land, over Babylon. So, it says, they had very high walls in that city. And that's just like here, even in this land. We look at these, we go to these beautiful cities and we see these, we go to the downtown areas and we see these beautiful, nice skyscrapers. It's the same thing, just in a different time. Matter of fact, we can read that right here in Genesis chapter, we can read that in 11 and 4. Let's go over here to the Bible and read this out the Bible. This is the Holy Bible. It says, and they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, as we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. You see that? So it said, let us build us a city and tower whose top may reach unto heavens. And that's what you see when you go to a lot of these downtown, in these cities, or these big buildings in these cities. You know, you see the same thing, skyscrapers reaching into the heavens. Sometimes you can't even see. I know when I was living in New York, man, you go in downtown New York, Manhattan, depending on the weather, sometimes you can't even see the buildings. They be so high in the clouds, you know, and sometimes like they really up there, as if they are in the heavens. So that's how I know this book is true. Everything that we read in this book is true. We just have to get the proper understanding. So let's jump over to Jeremiah right quick. Okay, now we back over here in Jeremiah. And Jeremiah, it says, Jeremiah 30, let's go, 51, I'm sorry, Jeremiah 51 and 37. And it says, and Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons and astonishments, and as hissing without inhabited. So the Most High is going to bring judgment to Babylon, and just like he did in the old ancient Babylon, you know, that great place was taken down out of power, you know. So we can read one more scripture. Let's go to we're gonna go to Isaiah 44. Okay, we're in Isaiah 44 and 27 now. And it says, that said, I'm sorry, Isaiah 27. Okay. And it said, that said to the deep, be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers. So even the Most High is drying up the rivers. You know, I can never recall on a time where the Mississippi River was so dry, and now that place is the Most High done drained all the water out of that place. You see that? So this is a Bible prophecy that I'm speaking on, and we have to understand the things that's going to take place according to the scriptures. The Most High is on his way back, and we have to get ourselves right, prepare our spirit, come back to his truth, and pray we make it out this place, man. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'll be back with the next one. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. And I'll be back with the next one. Peace.